Hey guys, Matthew here with Healthy Hydration Home Services, the best hydrating water. Today we're going to be going over the home unit. So this will be a walkthrough on how to install the home unit on top of your counter. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up the box. And you're going to see, once you get in here, you're going to pull out this insert card. And what this insert card is going to do is show you how to do the pre-filter that goes underneath the counter. It's going to show you how to do the install on the whole home unit. If you guys do that, there's going to be a nice intro and overview. And then on the back here is going to be how to install the machine, which we're doing today here, and then how to use the disinfecting spray and how to use the hydro shot. So I'd keep this nice and laminated, nice heavy cardstock, put that in a drawer somewhere or put it in your box with your machine. And then the second thing you'll notice here is you're going to see this coat here on the side. This is where you can get, we're going green with all of our products that are, our pre-filter here has the media that you can refill instead of throwing away. So we're doing the same thing. We don't have any paper. You can download the manual and the warranty as well, and also access to the lifetime warranty too as well. So what I like to do here is I like to just tip this over and get everything out of the box. Just makes it easier to pull that off and then just set the box to the side. So what you're going to have here is this is just padding that comes with it. So you can just set this stuff off the side. It comes in this nice protective case, so if you ever travel somewhere, you can put it right back in this bag here for easy transportation and everything like that. So you're going to get a box that looks like this. It's going to have all your install parts. Here's your hose, so you can make sure you can adjust what size hose you're going to need. So another first thing you want to do before you do anything is pop off the filter here. And just make sure that filter is, because during shipping it could have been knocked loose. So I like to just take it out, make sure that it's resetted down and it's installed. So you want to take that filter, line it up, push down, and then turn it. Just like that, and then put your cap back on. And then lock it in. So next thing you want to do is start getting out your parts and everything you're going to need. So I'll kind of go through everything that comes with it. So this is going to be your supply line here, and this is going to be an extra diverter faucet. So this nice thing with this thing is you can put this on different type of faucets. So if you got something that you don't have a screw to, but you want to just slide some of this thing's adjustable, that'll allow you to put on multiple different faucets. This is the unit here, so if you want to mount it on the wall, you just put this bracket right on here. We'll be doing another video on that later on how to mount it. You just put this and you can hang it on the wall for that wall mount. And then here's your diverter faucet. And this is one of the most important things because that's what we're going to show you how here today to do the install on. So here's your diverter faucet. These are the parts that are going to come with it. Here's your plug, which I'll show you later where that's going to go. And then here is your O-ring that's going to go in here for sealing. So these are what you're going to need for basic install if you're going to have a faucet like this. You're going to see here, these are the parts you're going to need. These parts we can set to the side. So these is what you're going to all need to do that install. You got your diverter faucet, you got your plug, you got your supply line, and then you got your PEX that you're going to feed into the diverter faucet. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pop this plug up. I'd save this too, because if you ever transport, it's a nice thing to keep the water so it doesn't leak out. And then what you're going to do, put this in here, screw that on. And you don't need to use a wrench or anything, just get it tight so that you see that it's tightly on there like that, and then kind of just leave that to the side for now. And the second thing we want to do is go to the back of the machine here. Now you're going to see two lines here. So you got your in line and you got your out line, okay? So we're going to put a plug, that's what you got this plug for right here. This plug is going to go to your outline. So you just push it in, and that's what you do. So we don't need to have any drain line or anything like that. You can just go ahead and put that plug in there. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to hook the power up to it. So I'm going to have to run underneath because we don't have an outlet up top here. So if you have an outlet up top, you can run underneath, whatever you want. So here's where you're going to go in with the outlet. You can see right here. Just look and see how the teeth match up. You can see that this is going to plug in just like that. Make sure it locks in there. And I'm just going to pop underneath here quick and plug this in. Now you can see the machine's powered on. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to hook up our diverter faucet. So just make sure you take off your other faucet that's on there, put this on here. And then you want to get that on there nice and snug. And then what you'll do is you will unhook that. And now get some of your hose out here. I like to just make sure that I have plenty of hose. So I always like to feed a bunch of it out. So what I'm going to do is just run this through here. That goes just like this. And then you see this little nipple here, you want to pop that over like that, and then you'll screw that in. And you can finger tight it, or you can get a wrench on it, or like just a pliers to tighten it down, but finger tight should be plenty tight on that side of it. Now kind of figure out where you want to position your thing. So if you need to turn this or whatever you're going to do, just kind of figure out where you want to put that so you have enough hose. So if you want to move it anywhere, it gives you enough of that hose. So I'm going to go somewhere in here just so I have enough hose to move it around. And then just grab a normal PEX cutter and get them at Home Depot or Lowe's or your hardware store to cut that PEX. So now we got the PEX cut. So then all you're going to do, again, here's your outline. So this has got the plug in it. Here's your feed line. So this is going to feed your clean water in that's been going through either your whole home or your pre-filter. And so you just plug that in. Make sure that you hear that thing click. You'll hear it set inside there, and then make sure you pull on it just to make sure it's tight. Okay? And then once we have that set up, the next thing you want to do is there's a protective film on here that you can either leave on or take off. I like to take it off. So there you got that set up. Then the next thing you want to do is your machine is ready to go now. There's nothing else you have to do, so what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and turn this on. And you see how I got the diverter faucet off. So now to run this, all you have to do is turn it like that. And then here you go. And you'll see a little black come out of there sometimes. That's just the carbon that's in the filter. So you're going to want to let this thing run and get all the air through the system and get it running and everything. And let it run for a while. So you can see here, everything's on here. It's going to tell you what your negative ORP is. It's going to tell you how many parts per billion on the hydrant it's making, what your pH is, and then it's going to give you what your flow rate is, so how much water flow is coming out of here. So again, you got your three different levels. You got 1, 2, 3. Then you got just straight purified water, and then of course ozone. So for washing your fruits and vegetables and everything like that. And then you'll see this thing will light up. I'm just going to put it in that cleaning mode now. So this is the cleaning thing. So this needs to get done. So when you see that turn on, you're going to have to just push a button. It takes about a minute to do, and it runs through its cleaning cycle. That allows it to clean the inside of the machine on a regular basis. So it keeps that stuff clean on that side of it. So the next thing that I'll show you guys here is how to turn off this noise and how to turn off this music too as well. So I'm going to shut this off. You got to make sure that the water is shut off. Oh, it's still clean. We're done. Okay, perfect. So what you want to do if you're going to want to shut that music off is what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold this button down, hit it there, and then hold it down. And then you'll see all the settings are here, and then touch it again, touch it again, touch it again until you see the C1, okay? And then you just go to C3, hit enter, and now watch when we turn the machine back on. You'll hear no more music, you won't hear anything. It's completely quiet, you won't hear nothing, your machine is completely running. Now if you just wanted to say what type of water it's making, if it's making hydrogen or anything like that, so what you want to do next is you'll want to go here again, turn this on, hold the button again, and go back up to here, and you'll see how it says C3. You'll want to go to C2, because then watch when I hit that now. It'll tell me what kind of water it's making. So it won't have the music or anything. So C1 is the music, and it says what type of water it's making. C2 is just what type of water it's making, and C3 will let you just shut everything off so there's no noise or anything going on. So I hope you guys enjoy your home unit from Healthy Hydration Home Service and the Best Hydrant Water. We appreciate your guys' business, and we hope that you guys enjoy your home unit for many years. If you have any questions, reach out to us. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the channel, and we'll see you soon.